Start.
Alright. Well, he wasn't even in the video. Okay, so, welcome to Now That's What I Call Wrestling. Thank you. We're here to talk about the current state of our New Beginning, and if you don't know what that is, then you should go subscribe to New Beginnings. I think it's mentioned in my featured channels. It should be. It's probably the only one on there. Because this is a new channel. This is the first video. But, you know, we're just going to talk about some things going on in NBPW. And though I'm all about the kayfabe, babe, as the shirt you can buy nowhere says.
Hoodie.
It's a hoodie, right.
Can also be a shirt.
It could be a shirt. I still have the design saved in my phone, and then I have another one that I need to make. Anyway, we're not here to talk about that. Well, we are. It's just not yet.
Not that specifically.
Yes. We're just going to talk about some things going on in BPW. Tonight we are not all about the kayfabe because, if we were, I wouldn't be sitting next to him. I would be kicking him because we're going to have a match at Press Start, and I'm going to destroy him.
Maybe yelling at each other.
And everyone would be yelling at each other. There would be mass hysteria, chaos, flames, blood, squirting.
Yes.
Death.
But
Death.
tonight, hopefully none of that.
Hopefully.
Yeah, right. We're going to talk about our financial situation first, because I'm sure, as you all realize, if you haven't realized yet, you can probably realize it from looking at this tape. We are low budget. So,
if you were to look up low budget in the dictionary, there would be a picture next to that, followed by the caption, "Please help us."
Right.
What's the picture of?
I spelled go.
Us. The thumbnail for this video is the caption.
Right.
It's a dictionary entry.
But we're talking about our ring situation tonight. We don't have one. I think I've mentioned. No, we don't. I have those rings.
I'm seeing.
What? Our wrestling ring, like the squared circle. Yeah, we don't have that because they're expensive. But I'm working on it. I am.
I had like $22.
But I don't know any rich people.
You know, just like almost like $5,000 away.
For a Jew, I don't know any rich people.
You didn't say that very loud, did you?
No, I did not.
What?
But I am trying here, guys. Yeah, so we're working on saving. So far, we'll be using mats. And probably, like, I don't even know, futon mattresses at this point.
I got 2.
Yeah. We'll just take, like, all of our actual mattresses, right? And just put them in square.
Yes.
And then put a tarp over it.
We have to make a circle.
All these squares make a circle.
And if you have a problem with the mats, well, I have news for you. You can give us money. If we were going to start a GoFundMe, I don't think we haven't actually done that yet. We have that Ko-Fi coffee thing.
Coffee?
It's coffee, but it's spelled with a K.
Kofi.
So it's like
spelled like
Mortal.
Kofi. It's spelled like Kofi.
Is
Kingston
it like
thing.
Mortal Kombat?
Yes. Except they're giving us money. So
Get over here.
yeah, just if you know my Tumblr,
Sub-Zero's
it's
bell.
at Ambudios, and you can hit me up for the link to that. Please do. So, which brings us to our next financial thing, which is our belt situation, because we have been talking about the whole NBPW tournament for a while now. Press Start.
And the fine prize that everyone's fighting for.
The belt. And we do have a belt. I don't have it with me. I thought about bringing it, and I was like, no, I don't think anyone will want to see that.
I want to see it again.
So, the thing is, when NBPW first started...
They could have like a medal.
I don't have money for a medal either.
That was the first title, was my necklace.
Yeah.
Not this one, but my dog.
That was a nice
A
night.
long time ago,
very nice.
when NBPW first started, like... Yeah.
This is the new beginning of new beginnings.
Right. This is we reset it, we press the reset button, and you know it's different
It's
now.
like the third.
It is.
Yeah.
It's like the third New Beginnings, but this time
Third?
we have to stay with it.
How's
Well,
it
the
third?
first time I made it, the logo, I was still at another company,
Oh, right.
and I wanted to leave. And
Right.
then, like, I didn't leave for, like, months after that, because what happened was, like, a misunderstanding. You can read all about that if you go to my Tumblr and look at the, How New Beginnings Began post. You can hear all about my terrible, terrible experience at a terrible, terrible company that I'm not going to name, because I still know the
You
guy.
didn't put enough
I
tailbles
still
in it.
know
You
the
didn't put enough. You didn't put enough tailbles in it.
Terrible, 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 terrible company. I sound like Bobby Burns.
Tailable.
Terrible.
Tailable company.
So, the belt situation. We do have one, sort of. They know what I'm talking about when I say sort of, because it's not great.
I think it's fantastic.
I mean, for what it was supposed to be for, it wasn't bad. Like, for what we had at the time, because we weren't even taping matches. We were just getting back into the thing of wrestling, because we hadn't been able to do it in so long after that,
Tailable.
terrible company.
Company.
Followed by 1,000 more terribles. But there was just a way to, like, get back into the groove of things and get us all back on the right track. We were taking bumps on, like, the frickin' solid ground, and it was so fun.
Are you talking about the terrible company, or when we
No,
were...
when we were out of the terrible company.
Okay,
Taking bumps on the ground was better than the company itself.
true.
It
But I
wasn't-
would just
it
like to
wasn't solid
say
ground, it was
It
called.
was carpeted ground.
that the carpeted ground it feels so terrible, because one time I tried to take, like, at least a 3/4 serious bump, and it was the worst ever, because, like, I was like, I can do this, but it's like whenever I get kicked in the nuts, like, I can stand this, and then eventually it's like, nope, and then topple over, and I gotta lay there for a little bit. I could feel it all
Was
over.
it
It's
like,
like
I don't.
hitting
It was
the
terrible.
hitting the culprit wasn't like it didn't hurt that bad. It was just like knowing that you're gonna be falling now, like,
Right.
and then it gets scary, so it makes it hurt.
I don't know. I
That
was
was
like,
fun.
we were practicing wrestling, and I think you're giving me a snapmare. I think Wade was. And, like, I was like, yeah, I'll take the bump. Just go for it. Because he's like, reverse this. I'm like, no. I'll take the bump. Go ahead. Are you sure? And I did it, and it's like, it didn't hurt, but I don't know why it didn't hurt. It's like a wrestler's high.
You
obviously
didn't do it right.
Right, if it doesn't hurt, it doesn't murder you. But, I don't know, because, like, being in the ring and wrestling, because I've had, like, a few matches. I had that one tag team match with, that guy with the lisp.
The guy with the lisp.
No, we were tag team partners for that one match, and he hated me. But, we weren't exactly great friends.
Lisp
We're
guy.
friends now.
Lisp guy is a grand guy. He's a wonderful man.
Yeah, he just hates me.
He does not.
I'm just a mean person, with reason. But anyway, yeah, I had that match, and I had the match with the terrible instructor at my terrible company.
Called
Yeah.
T.I. for short.
Yes, I had a match with T.I. Terrible instructor.
I'm really glad there's not some kind of, like, S word to put in front of terrible instructor. Like, I'm glad he's not super terrible instructor, because then he'd be S.T.I.
Probably had a few of them.
Now we're demonetized.
Then I had a
Before
match
we
with
even
someone who's
monetized.
actually like a friend of mine. So, and that match was pretty good, except we forgot a lot of the moves. So,
I think I've had full match.
you've had more matches than I have, because in that third match, actually I was injured in that third match. So, I wrestled through the injury because I was like, I have to prove something. You don't have to prove things. Don't. So then I had to sit out of, like, the next two shows because I had injuries, and then, Went back and then twisted my ankle.
That last show, I was a jobber.
No, I know. Yeah, he was a jobber. So, and this wasn't even like a real company. It was a school that we were made wrestle at without training. You can read all about this. Now, oh man, now I'm upset. But
Okay, let's.
You can read all about that.
Did
No,
we even
it's
say
not
anything
about
about the
it.
belt? Did we finish talking
no,
about the belt?
We didn't. We need a belt, like a newer belt. So, like, if you have any recommendations for like companies that make belts, please let me know because I would love to get one that looks more professional. And now we're gonna talk
I still
about.
think
My
ours
belt
is
is
better.
amazing.
Yeah, our belt is great. We're gonna talk about our time and like how it's spent, why there's only like a few videos on the NBPW page itself, the New Beginnings page, and
Do you just want to go like around the room and let everybody give their excuses one by one, or how do you wanna
no,
do
we
that?
can just all
I have excuses.
what we have to do.
Basically.
Like we all have
Good
like
excuses.
school stuff. Like they're more busy than I am. I'm homeschooled and working on early graduate stuff, and so that I can give all my time to this.
And Tumblr.
Right.
She also has Tumblr.
And
If you didn't know.
At Ambudios.
Wink.
I
At
did wink.
at Bomb AF Writings.
Yes, and at that Imagine Writer.
Is that it? Or is there another one?
No, and then there's at NBPW Official,
It's
but that's ran by management
Manament.
most of the time.
Manament! He's
Um,
gotta be a thing, man, I'm telling you.
And you know, day jobs, because that's how we're going to pay for things. And so, working on like trying to get multiple jobs at the moment and do this early graduate stuff. So that I can really give all my time to this, and yeah. Then there's transportation. We all don't live in the same area, so there's a lot of like driving goes on, and we don't really have time for that.
It's a good distance between the two, too,
Yeah.
I think. Like, we can't exactly just run or hop on a bike.
Right, I live in Chicago, and you know, Wade lives in Alaska.
And John lives in Italy. and I live in the trash can on the corner of the road.
That's true.
Very true. And then, of course, me and whatever your name is now. I don't even know what to call you now. Like, we have school all the time. We go to public school,
Mm-hmm.
not homeschooled, though we were. But now, we go to public school, and it is a big grind for those of you in public school. You know the struggle. And so then you come home, and then you're just like, hey, I had to go to public school. And I don't feel like doing much except watching anime. But that's just me.
No, that's me.
Well, okay, that's... But you get to stay at home and what?
So, yeah.
You don't watch anime. You play video games.
Hey, I watch anime.
I'm talking about us!
No.
Not all of us as a whole.
Uh,
Just the brothers.
The Parker Bros.
Brothers.
PB. Poker blows.
PBS.
Yeah, that sounds way close to PMS.
PBS
Do you think-
is an actual network.
Oh yeah. It's such a boring translation
What
for
are you-
that, though. Public Broadcasting Station? Is
Yeah,
that
that's
what
why
it
they
is?
call it PBS. Because it sounds cooler than saying that.
Hey, can we, Parker Broadcasting Station?
That would, we're gonna get cease and desist soon. You have that.
Mother trucker!
And then you have like PSA that you're gonna do.
Parker service announcements on the Parker Broadcast System.
On the Poco Bot
that sounds-
season assist.
We can talk more about that whenever we get to our future
How
projects.
far are we going?
Yeah,
We haven't gotten very far.
but it's been entertaining.
Yeah, regarding press start. We were looking for February, but it's Valentine's Day, so it sounds like a no for February.
Well, it's Valentine's Day at
As we're taping.
as we're taping. It may not be Valentine's Day while you're watching, So,
Definitely
for whatever you're watching, let me think. Happy Easter.
Is that what
Merry
you know?
Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Hanukkah. Merry Ramadan.
Oh, Or you know,
Jubilee.
happy Valentine's Day, 2019.
2019.
Happy.
Yom Kippur.
Yom Kippur.
Judaism.
Look, I figured that. I just don't know what it is.
It's
Son.
the. I'm not going to explain Hebrew
Okay,
holidays right now.
fine. Just explain to me afterwards.
Because I don't want to offend anyone. So.
Better not be offended. If you're offended,
I'm
No,
Stop.
no. Religious freedom. For
if you're
everyone.
offended, stop.
I love you all.
I'm offended by their offense.
I love them too, but if you're offended,
I'm offended.
look in my eyes. Just stop.
Be offended.
Get some help. Insert.
Chris!
Insert Vine of the Michael Jordan meme.
I
think it was Michael Jordan. Whatever.
No, we don't have to cut that out.
No, we don't.
Um,
That was needed to say.
so
Stupid
now
millennials.
we're going to talk about merch. I have merch. NBPW has merch
Oh, I
on
have
my
merch.
Snap Tee. It's Micah Knight. Snap Tee. Download the app. Or don't. Or just hit me up for merch links.
You wanna? What is the price range on that kind of stuff?
It's-
It was pretty
It's
expensive.
pretty. Okay, yeah, it is. They're like $30, and I can give you guys coupon codes and stuff. For the most part.
Load them
Yeah.
up with coupon codes.
Yeah,
Load them up.
yeah.
Free coupons.
I think the one, it might be over now because, like I said, it's Valentine's Day, and the code was Love 2018, and it was buy one get one free, and then I think my official coupon code is Mike and I 65. I think. Don't quote me on that because sometimes that code doesn't even work, and I've sold a shirt. Thank you, Maria. You know,
She's probably watching.
she'll watch it. Yeah.
She better be watching.
Stop threatening her.
I'm not
You're
threatening.
gonna make us mistake.
I'm not
Don't stop
threatening.
people.
This is fan interaction
Right.
at its finest.
Okay.
Hi, Maria.
Alright.
Hi, Luna.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
It-
Hi.
You know, some fans might not want their names mentioned on the video.
These are fake fans. They're not.
Bobby!
Just saying.
We're gonna cut it out of the video.
How do we know it's their actual names though? They could be like pseudonyms.
We don't even have
Because I just know them by their Twitter handles. I don't even know if that's their actual name.
What?
Twitter handles.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they're called, right?
Anyways.
I apologize to the
Not talking about
ones.
Twitter, I
I'll
hate
bleep
it.
that out. I'll
Not
bleep
talking-
them out.
I'm not talking about
I can
Twitter. I
bleep
hate
them
it.
Oh, yeah. Wade
Yeah,
hates
that's why I
Twitter.
hate it.
We took a poll. Management took a poll
Why did I not?
on
Management.
NTWICW official, and 4 votes. Yeah, you got it. You got it.
How were there 4?
I didn't even vote on it. I think. Wait,
How?
I voted on it. Luna.
Oh! On Twitter.
Yeah, on Twitter.
I don't know why I was thinking of the group chat.
No.
Okay, my bad. I was like, how? There was like only 4 of us in there.
He voted on it. So,
He read
but
it wrong.
I have plans for like getting a thing set up with pro wrestling tees because I don't want to do it yet. But like, you have to pay like the $75 fee, which I'm actually fine with doing because it saves me money in the long run. It saves. I can vote on it now.
Yeah.
It's been expired. So like, but he just wait.
Sorry.
John just liked that 4 million.
Oh, was that your
year-old.
phone?
Yeah. But anyway, like, yeah, pro wrestling tees. I'd like to open a store there, cause like I said, those shirts are a lot of money, and I actually only make 3% of the 10% of the royalties, and I only get the royalties once I've made $100 on shirts. It's not a great thing, but I wasn't really losing anything by doing that. But once I get up there in the follower count, I will open a store. I was also, and then, you know, I don't know what their plans are, but, you know.
Well, the Parkers are just going to go buck naked everywhere, so it doesn't really make much sense to have apparel.
What?
If you want to support the Parkers, just get naked.
No.
Hashtag
Free the whole body.
free the whole body.
Go filed.
Shut up.
No.
Darn it.
Anyway. No. We are always taking suggestions if you know any other way we could sell, merch for
Buy my merch
like a decent price that you guys can afford.
at John
Yeah.
Parker.
I was
Where-
also gonna have like a bunch of t-shirts made and then like,
Back merch.
just sell them over like Tumblr and stuff.
Can you do that?
Yeah, you can just ship it to a PO.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I didn't think it.
There's-
You can feel this, right?
There's also
You
Amazon,
can feel the
but you also have to pay for that.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Alright. Now our
Okay.
plans for roster expansion, because as you know, there's 4 of
You
us.
can feel a bone in this rabbit foot.
Doesn't leave us a lot of options. So we are gonna try to expand our roster and just find people who would actually want to wrestle for us. Because we do know people in wrestling, but like we don't have a ring. So, you know how it is. Not a lot of people are gonna want to wrestle without a ring.
And we're just leagues better than them anyways, so we don't need them dragging us down.
Right.
Don't
But-
quote me on that.
Yeah,
I've been
true.
quoted.
If we can find like a place to rent a ring at, that would be great. But I don't know. Renting rings is expensive too. Plans for weekly video updates. We'd love to do that, but it's not looking like it right now. If we would tape like a few videos in advance,
Yeah.
then maybe. But I don't know.
Cause like what was my plan was for like the videos that we had technical difficulties with, because there was 2 of them that we filmed the promos. I was just gonna, although they wound up being super short, although they were chock full of goodness, they were super short, like I think less than a minute each. So the plan was I was going to like split them up, like this one week there was 1 and the next week 1, and that would give us more leeway. But of course it didn't turn out like that, and then technical difficulties, and then I cried and cried
Yeah.
and cried
As for our plans
and
with like
cried.
Chris.
I'm done.
As for our
Not
plans with
crying.
like other projects, we have this channel, the Now That's What I Call Wrestling, and we have plans for Parker service announcements. I don't know. That's his
Well,
thing.
I don't know like where they'll be on, but
Hey.
as soon as we, I suppose.
Wait, what?
I'm going to the bathroom.
Okay.
Alright.
Or wait,
Have fun
how are you
with
gonna do? Because
No.
I think he's
Go down-
fine.
Go
He's
downstairs.
fine.
No, go downstairs. You'll be able to hear.
So anything for views, but
No.
whereas
No.
that would be on, because I haven't even fully figured out what the Parker service announcements are gonna be. So whether they go on, whether they're just a Twitter, no, it wouldn't just be a Twitter thing, but whether it would go on, it would probably, if anywhere, be on the New Beginnings channel,
Yeah,
unless
probably.
I decided. No, that would probably be where they'd be on New Beginnings. Yeah, New Beginnings channel is where you'd find those.
Right.
Unless I started a whole channel for Parker Broadcasting System. No, that's stupid. Okay. Did you want in on the Parker service announcements? I guess it's just me. They're going to be CPSAs. CPSAs. That doesn't make any sense. My bad. I can't find the toes of this rabbit foot.
And then we have the Cross Chronicles, which is all 4 of us. Wade left. I'm sure he'll be
Wade
back soon.
left, but he's an integral part because of Das Boot, which is my favorite thing about the whole.
That hasn't been mentioned yet.
It did. Remember, it was on Twitter. It was on Twitter.
Oh yeah. It was,
Yeah, remember because it was.
And yeah, Das Boot was in the one video too. The tournament announcement.
Yeah, he was.
Das Boot's a great video.
Or how long did you see him?
I don't. You didn't
Wasn't
see
he
very
on
long.
top? Okay, if you go back to the tournament announcement video, you will see like a walking boot cast thing. That's Das. He's
Das
great.
Boot.
He's kind of mean.
Yeah,
He's very mean.
but yeah, he hits
He's weird.
people.
He hits people a lot.
I don't know where Wade got him, but
I want to know.
I don't need to know the origin story of Das Boot.
I kind of have. He's got a bit of an origin story saved in the archives, the annals of NBPW's past. Should we post those just to give people a taste? Darn it! You lost the first ever match of NBPW. Remember? Because it was.
I wasn't in a match.
No. Remember me and Wade?
Oh.
Yeah.
I still have that match.
Do you?
I think it's like on one of my tablet things.
Oh, I was worried you lost it.
No.
I mean, we had really because like the camera was kind of bad
and no lighting. It was terrible. We just weren't putting like the match itself was good. It's just like, you know, no ring, no mats.
No ring, no mats.
They bounced off the air, and I was like, "There's no ropes there, guys."
I have to. It bugs me so bad.
We were talking about it, and like, you guys bounced off the air. There were no ropes.
I have to bounce off the ropes.
Right. And we want to do a special thanks, like right now, to just all of you guys who like watch this, because it honestly means a lot. I didn't really expect a whole lot of people to want to talk to me about it. I know that's like not a big thing yet, but it does mean a lot that you guys ask me about it and follow us or anything like that. Wade's back. And
Wade's back. We're doing
a special thanks.
Special thanks.
Oh, thank you.
So it honestly means a lot because like we've went through a lot with wrestling and we've, you know, it's been a journey so far and we're still pretty young and it just means a lot that you guys actually care about what we're doing. So when you guys say that you can't wait for more NBPW stuff, it makes me really happy. And so thank you. And like thanks to like our parents and stuff for like really supporting this. They're all very supportive of it.
For being the rides to and from shooting locations.
Yeah.
Basically.
And dealing with our long takes and just being really cool about it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
They're super cool. We have the coolest parents.
Right. If you think your parents are the coolest, you're wrong.
You're wrong, dead wrong.
Freaking wrong.
We have the coolest.
Yeah. And like, ways you can help is like just by following us on Twitter. I'm at Micah Knight. This is at John Parker NBPW. You want to give yours?
I'm at Chris Parker 27_1.
Yeah, that's it. I can't remember.
And I am at nothing because Twitter sucks.
Also, you can follow me at Micah the Knight on Instagram.
Oh yeah, I still gotta make an Instagram.
Yeah.
My bad. It's downloading everything. That's the only one I haven't touched. All my social media.
We gotta talk about all this stuff. Hardcore matches. We were asked about that on Twitter by
we gotta do like this is all fan questions, right?
Yeah, these are questions from you guys. Which
fan questions.
Need a little rainbow though that says it.
Fan questions.
I don't know what it is.
Jazz hands, and then finish it off with the jazz hands.
Jazz hands. Okay, so we were asked about hardcore matches. Who asked us that?
Usagi.
Okay. Who's a great person? Follow them. It's at Usagi Luchador, I think. I think I'm saying it right.
I think it might be an underscore. I
don't think there's an underscore, but if there is,
shit.
Yeah, just go through people I'm following and go follow them.
Just go follow everyone she's following.
Right.
Just do it.
He's cool as me. That's not good advice.
Just not the very bottom one.
What?
That's the terrible wrestling company.
Oh no! Don't say the name.
Now
they're gonna go through what I'm following and they're gonna be like, oh, it's this company.
Oh, whatever.
I'm still in the profile picture of that company.
Oh, whatever.
I used to run that Twitter.
I think I'm still in it.
You are.
Am I on it?
No, because you guys missed that day.
Oh.
Lucky bastards. So, hardcore matches. I don't know. I would love to do hardcore matches. Bartholomew would love to do hardcore matches.
I honestly do. It sounds really weird and insane, But I kind of want to get hit by Bartholomew just to see how that feels.
Mm-hmm.
It's weird, but
See,
like
management, Chris wants to get hit.
I want to get bludgeoned.
Let me bring Bartholomew to press start.
Pay for my college. But I mean, I think the main issue with hardcore matches is the age difference.
Right, and then
Which-
we don't want to get blacklisted.
No,
So,
we don't know how that works.
I think if we put a disclaimer, it'll be fine. So if we do it, it won't be for a while. Obviously, we're young. You guys don't know our ages. I would rather not really get into that. But we are young, as you've probably noticed. You guys have said things to me and asked me things about it.
Is that little kid a wrestler?
Yes, he is. Like I said, he's had more matches than I have. He's just really short.
He's a high flyer.
Dude, he is. Like, his matches were not only did he have more matches than me, his matches were better than mine, and, like, his opponents treated him with more respect.
Oh yeah.
And we wrestled, like...
God, that guy was awesome. He's a cool dude. That guy was cool.
So the time I tried to put my heel in like the samurai thing, and it ended up sticking straight up.
Ah, it was fine.
We all
I
have our
looked like
samurai
Chris
face.
I looked like
Right.
Chris Jericho in the 90s.
What's wrong with that? I would love to look like Jericho in the 90s.
That was one of the
That's my dad. Jericho and Kevin
Yeah.
Owens are my dads.
Which one was mom?
Well, Jericho, but he was like... No, he's my dad. When I try to explain that, they're both my dads. And, like, whenever I try to explain that to my cousin, she's like, that's not true. And I'm like, yeah, it is.
Your dad-
Like, she's a kid, but...
You don't know me. That's why we have the coolest parents in the world.
Yeah. They're not your parents, they're my parents. Your parents are Johnny and Candace, because he looks just like Johnny Gargano.
Oh. Did I do it?
What'd you
That's what I'm freaking
There you
here.
go.
I know what he's talking about.
Alright, so the hardcore matches, it's a maybe. It probably won't be for a while, because we probably need a ring first.
And we need fluorescent glass tubes.
No, we need plexiglass, because we're Shane McMahoning it.
Oh, so we're gonna... I'll do it.
Here we go.
Drop me on my head.
And then pick you back up because it didn't break, and then do it until it breaks.
We were...
That was actually Vince's fault.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, you did? Okay.
I watched, what is that?
Mm.
What culture?
Oh,
Yeah,
great people. Give them a follow. But don't leave us for them.
please. Other promotions. We were asked if we would be wrestling at other promotions. Hashtag we are not that important yet.
Get
Oh.
that trending. Hashtag we are not that important yet.
Yes.
I'll put that in there.
Okay.
Thank you.
I would hope
Right.
so, because you're pointing down.
I'm trying to find the very bottom of the screen.
We don't have a cameraman right now. So that sucks. But anyway,
Do I have your favorite soda?
we are not
Did I just
going to be
pluck one of
wrestling at
your
other
fries?
promotions right now because nobody really knows us. Like, I'm followed by a few promotions, but I don't know if, like, I could actually wrestle there yet. I don't think I'm that good yet. I'm a decent wrestler. I mean, I'm definitely the best one in this company. Ha, ha.
Her strong suit is mic skills.
That's why it's Mike.
Mike Knight. Now they're gonna start. They're gonna start spelling it wrong.
No, it's
Or right.
M-Y-C-A.
No, look, this Mike is M.
You
I
can
know.
short, and it's a microphone, and it says Mike a Knight.
And just put, like, an A after it. Yeah. That'd actually be cool.
And then just the photo of a knight.
I'm making that.
One of the knights from Monty Python.
Yeah, yeah. And
The
then
one with all its limbs cut
on
off.
the, and then on the bottom it can say, "Do you get it?"
Do you get?
That would be great.
Oh,
Yes.
well, the A could be an ace card.
Yes. Okay.
There you go.
Someone please make me that shirt because you've seen my designs are not good. The one I used for the hoodie was good, but like those were preset stickers. That's why it was good. And then like the one good design I have was made by someone on Twitter, Sunset Flip Wrestling. Follow them.
Give them a follow, love.
Shout out.
Shout
Oh, I'm supposed to talk about fan fiction and wrestling.
Oh, yeah. This is all her, guys.
Yeah, because
this
I was
one-
asked, how I would handle wrestling someone I've written fan fiction about if they knew. I don't know, and I've thought about this a lot, because I'm like, at some point, I'm not going to be able to write fan fiction anymore. At least not, like, on that account, because I'm going to be around those people. So, I don't know. I don't know how I'd react. I don't know who would know that I'm writing it. So, that's a good thing. Because I don't think anyone would really know. And I don't know who I'd be wrestling that I've written fan fiction about. And whenever I get signed somewhere, I'm just gonna have to, like, make that blog not exist.
Oh, pish posh.
I mean, I would keep it around. It's just like, I just don't want to be hated on for it.
Why would you be hating on that?
You don't know? Like, I'm sure some wrestlers are creeped out by that.
Well, then they can
You don't
screw
think
off.
Marty Skrull's gonna cast a spell and be like, what the hell is this?
No, he's gonna look at it and be like, oh, she really admires me this much.
That's
She
creepy.
thinks I'm that good. Oh, this is so lovely. It's caused me a spot of bother in my pants.
Stop! I can always just go back and be like, what
did I
Chris
miss
said
any?
about you.
But is this, did I miss any quotes from him? He's always says spot of bother. Have you noticed, well, I guess that's more for a podcast, but I gotta say this, he seems to be working in spot of bother everywhere he can, at least one, well, it has to be once in every single one of his promos. Or at least it was for a little while there.
I mean,
Because Ring of Honor, I know for me on Channel 30 is like at least it's usually like weeks behind.
well, yeah, it is for me too.
Okay, because so I don't know like if he stopped that, which I'm not saying it's bad.
Oh,
it's
definitely
just
awesome.
it's just like why though? You didn't do that before. Are you jumping the shark, man? I'm
So,
calling you out, Marty.
no, don't call Marty.
He
But-
would not listen to the guy with the skull on his pants.
I honestly would love to bring the fanfiction thing into my gimmick somehow. I don't know how I'd do that, but it'd be pretty cool. I don't know.
It'd be super awesome.
Or like, I'll just get like, I'll use my my like real name. I'll go by Abby when I write fanfiction. Nobody call me that. Call me like that. No, don't call me Abby.
Hi, Abby.
You guys can call me that. You guys know me.
Sup,
for years.
abs?
I was supposed to give a gear sneak peek, but I forgot my gear. So I will just like post a picture. That's not a sneak peek. I'm not wearing these. These are British flag
I would.
Converse. I'm wearing Converse-like shoe. I'm not. I'm Canadian.
There's British Canadians.
Yeah, I'm not one.
Are you French Canadian?
No.
Are you Canadian Canadian?
Yes.
American Canadian.
Canonical Canadian.
African Canadian.
I'm from Canada, reinvented in Chicago.
Italian Canadian.
No.
Swedish Canadian.
Yeah,
Yeah, that would be
Canadian.
cool.
Irish Canadian.
Could you imagine that accent?
Isn't there a YouTuber who has that accent?
A Swedish Canadian?
I
Only,
think there
Irish
is.
Canadian.
only Swedish superstar I know is PewDiePie. Only Irish, or I said superstar, YouTuber. Only Irish YouTuber I know is Jacksepticeye.
I almost did an Irish accent for this, and I was like, I don't want to do an accent all the time, and I could have done a British one, because like when I get really nervous, I start doing a British accent.
Go with the British accent. I preference.
Like, I was on the phone with a publisher once. I'm gonna stop talking British.
Yeah.
But I was on the phone with a publisher once, and I like started like at the end of my sentences, it would like turn British. I'm like, stop. And then we were at Ring of Honor not too long ago, and
Shout out to.
shout out to ROH because they so need it.
No,
They should totally give us a shout out.
I was gonna say
Oh,
BB.
shout out to Beanie and Hat!
Yeah.
Yes! Like, we need to do it. Yes. Okay, I met these two dudes at I don't know their names, and I met them at
Yes, you
They
do.
were the
They're
greatest
beanie
people
hat.
I
in the-
met they were
the greatest
great.
people in the world.
They were they made the whole thing enjoyable because they were hilarious. Like it was enjoyable because it was Ring of Honor, but they were hilarious. And one of them wore a hat, and one of them wore a beanie. So their names are Beanie and Hat. That's my wallpaper on my computer. I made a logo, and honestly, I would love to do like a project like that where the show is called Beanie and Hat, and like one of us wears a beanie, and then like one of us wears a hat, and we're Beanie and Hat, and then like yeah, and that's where it comes from. It came from two people I met in not in Ring of Honor, but at Ring of Honor.
At a Ring of Honor show.
Yep.
Which one was it?
I think Beanie was from Detroit though, so it was Global War Chicago.
And I was very upset that I could not attend, he could not attend, because school.
Right.
Once again, gets in the way of the things that I love. And what I love is me some Beanie and Hat. I don't even know him. I need that B&H in my life.
B&H.
B&H.
But I think that's all. Really?
Was that the last question?
Yeah, I don't think I have any more.
I should have posted on my Twitter, see if
did we
anybody have
talk about,
questions, and I don't
merch?
think
Yeah, we talked about merch.
we talked about merch, we talked about everything.
I don't know, were you just not
Actually.
listening? We also want to apologize for being so awkward in front of the camera. We're all camera shy. If you know me, you know I have a history of panic attacks and anxiety that is like just starting to
Dissipate.
yeah, like I'm just starting to get over that thanks to this stuff. So thank you for being patient. Wade's pretty camera shy. We all see a camera and start laughing.
If you saw the bloopers.
Yeah.
I think I'm the most camera shy.
You guys forget your lines a lot.
Even whenever I remember last time,
As long as he's gonna
that
shake
was
weight.
all on me.
Yeah, as long as I got a shake.
The reason I messed up, he messed up twice, but I kept ridiculously laughing, and whenever I didn't laugh, I forgot my lines, and whenever I remembered my lines, I started laughing. So that was all on me. I'm sorry about that.
It's okay.
It doesn't help when the person you're in a rivalry with is probably the most non-serious, goofy person in our whole friend group, trying to act like the serious heel in the rivalry. Oh, he's not on Twitter? Don't even bother. I could not if I was trying to do
Yeah, that's the promo.
No offense.
That's the promo that we had the technical difficulties with. That's why it's not out yet. And when the bloopers comes out for that, it's great because I got so frustrated that I stepped in for both of them. It was great.
I shoved him in the closet.
Yeah.
Not him. Oh yeah, you shoved him in the closet, and I had to check on him because I'm the mom.
Crayon?
I'm the mom of this. Did you get my crayon? I don't think I think the crayon's still over there. It is! Yeah!
This appeals to two kinks.
Here's the camera! I mean, here's the crayon!
Furries.
So we'll be, this is
I gotta throw it away.
like our newest project. We'll be talking about wrestling. And we'll be talking about other companies, like we're not just going to talk about us. We're going to talk about the more
We're not that
important people.
important.
I think the first episode we're going to do, if you guys want to do that too, is going to be about indie wrestlers.
Oh. Ooh.
I want to do it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Indie wrestlers. I do love me some indie wrestlers.
Yeah.
John Cena is my favorite indie wrestler. Roman Reigns
Oh my god.
is my favorite indie wrestler of all time.
Don't you mean Lieti? Because that was his indie name.
Leati.
Yeah.
Or Leaki. No, Leat.
Joseph.
Roman Reigns.
His real name is Joseph.
Writing is Friday.
Yes.
For real?
Yeah.
His real name is Joseph.
Joseph. I mean, it's his middle name, but that's what he goes by.
Oh, okay. They call him Joseph?
Joseph.
They need to give him a new name.
He doesn't look like a Joseph. We're still taping. Hang on.
You
This
have
is
to
almost
hurry
over.
up or you're gonna get in trouble, Abby.
Yeah, we're still taping.
I guess we're...
We can cut
All right.
that out.
Well, that is
We
I
can
think
cut that
that's the end.
Yep.
out. Hold
so-
on, with the skeleton,
Yes.
dance them goodbye.
Thank you once again. You all are amazing. Heart. Do it.
Give the hearts.
Give the heart.
Give all your
I
hearts.
can't do it. I can't shake my hands like that.
You put down the daggum skeleton and give him a heart. It's not.
What are you doing?
You know what? That's fine. He
We
is a
all
trying diamond.
love you, and if you want to give
Hold
us
on, I almost
topics,
got it. Oh, is this it?
if
That
you
works,
want to
yeah.
suggest
Just put it here.
topics, please comment them or hit us up.
Slide into our DMs.
Slide into our DMs.
I guess I'll
Not
go stuff.
grossly, please.
But yeah, don't send us DMs in our DMs.
Stay
Don't-
away from the DMs.
Don't.
Well, goodbye,
the
guys.
Yep.
Bye.